What's going on, everyone? I'm going to show you why on today's video, why I think Microstrategy stock's going to make another comeback. I've noticed some things on the charts after I did my price prediction for Microstrategy that kind of substantiates that yes, this stock is trying to make another comeback. Because after we did our price prediction in Microstrategy, look what happened to the price. It completely lost air and market fell. It fell all the way down to our area right here around $115, $114. So yes, in this perspective, this was not correct. I was in the vicinity of looking at Microstrategy bottoming out around 120. I should have just simply extended it a little bit lower. That's it. But it doesn't negate the point that the market in Microstrategy is not a buy currently. Okay, so this buy zone right here in Microstrategy, we're going to change it. We're going to get rid of it. But before I break down what I suspect this comeback is going to be like in Microstrategy, if you all appreciate my videos and my content, hit the like button, and also subscribe. Period. All right, keeping it real. You're going to see the good. You're going to see the bad. As long as we continue to become better and proficient at market language and understanding price action, then that's great for all of us. Because we need to learn how to walk on our own while we are dealing with these stocks. Okay, so now let's see what happened into the MicroStrategy. So now I'm going to get rid of this buy zone, or I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to simply move it down here to like 115. Okay, so like if I were to take this to a 330-minute chart, you can see where those buyers actually came through for Microstrategy. You can see it right there. Now we're going to extend over this price prediction for Microstrategy, and you guys can see that this may be a problem for buyers. Okay, so we're going to delineate that. This is a sell zone, meaning that I suspect that there to be more sellers than there are buyers at that particular price. Let's look at Microstrategy on the 2. We need to also talk about the volume that came into the market in Microstrategy here. What's going on? Why did so much volume in Microstrategy come over the last 2 days? Was somebody trying to sell, or was someone trying to buy? Here it is on the 3. This last 3-day price bar looks great. It looks great. We even have the buy triggered off of that bar. Crazy. Crazy. So now what? Again, look at how small that 3-day price bar is right here that the arrow is pointing to. But then look at the volume. Hold up. All this volume came into the market for Microstrategy on this 3 days, and this 3-day price bar is the price bar spread. It's a lot smaller than the previous 3 days. Isn't that odd? What does that mean? You're trying to tell me that this much volume only caused that much price movement? That's odd, isn't it? How could it be when this larger price bar spread is a lot wider, but the volume is smaller? What's going on? Something's going on there. Here it is on the 4. This also confirms that, yeah, maybe those sellers are a little bit more determined in Microstrategy. Here it is on the weekly. We're definitely seeing some mixed signals on the chart of Microstrategy. I'm going to keep it a buck, keep it real. It doesn't look too convincing as to which market is actually dominating. But for the most part, I think the buyers have a slight edge. Okay, I'm not like, hey, these buyers, they're going to go gung-ho. They're going to go crazy. They're going to break this stock out. It doesn't look like that. but I do see a slight edge. I would have to give it up to the buyers. I would have to. The sellers have had some pretty good quarters. You know, they won some pretty good innings, but not to the point to where you can say they might win. I don't see that on the chart yet. So I'm not going to change my price prediction, but what I do want to see is these buyers finally actually win the game. Okay, and I would say that buyers have won the game when price breaks this first sell zone and then this other sell zone like around 152. So that's what I'm gonna be on the lookout for. But outside of that, I'm not going to change anything up just yet. For MicroStrategy, I still look for, or I'm looking for price to continue to trend to the high, to the upside. Okay, I might need to diminish our ultimate TP price of 185 and might just be satisfied with this first sell zone. But we'll let it play on and see what happens. All right, so I'm finished. I'm through. You guys can go ahead and give me your thoughts about MicroStrategy. Do you think it's going to make a comeback? Currently, I think it is. Like on a confidence basis, I'm like around 55, 60%. I'm not like at 80, 90% confident that that's going to happen. That would increase though once I see MicroStrategy continue to break these sell zones here. I got to see that first. If that doesn't happen, then hey, I'm cool pulling back then. Go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.